Forgive me, Adios, for I have sinned. I have traveled in time to adjust my score on the August practical exam. I am so sorry. Alright, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we finished up in Heimdall. We stopped the terrorists. What else we did? We started chapter 5. We did some requests. We got 2 new classmates in Emilium Orion, the girl from Nord, who was very mysterious and is part of the intelligence division under Chancellor Osborne, and also Crow Armbrust, second-year Thorstone, who's a super slacker. So make sure he graduates. He's joining us to basically make up some credits. So yeah. So here and now we're about to head out to Legram, Laura's hometown, which is going to be exciting. Before we do, there are a few people we can talk to. I hear that you will be visiting 2 separate locations for this month's field study. As a result, it may be much harsher than previous ones. I pray that you all learn much from it, and that Adios will be with you. Thanks, Sharon. I'm sure we'll be just fine. Here's hoping. Anyway, upstairs, someone is getting a late start to the day. You forgot something? You're gonna be late if you don't hurry. You seem really exhausted. Apparently, she's gone to great lengths to sort things out for this month's field study. That's right. This month was a real pain too, so you better appreciate it. On top of all the usual arrangements, I've had to deal with a lot of those ever so cheerful military types. Yeah, didn't seem like you'd be too good at that. What Milliam meant to say was, thank you for going to all this effort for us. Try to get some rest until we meet at Gorelia Fortress. That's the idea. Alright, I'll see you all at our big heartfelt family reunion in 2 days' time. See you there. Oh, what, no snarky comeback, Green? Good lord, this place is just filled with bottles. Holy cow. Man, I wonder how she would do against Shara. And, what's her name from the Roland Bracer Guild? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen them. I'm starting to forget who they are. Alright. The name will dawn on me when, in the most, random of times. Hey, Fee. Where are the others, Fee? Getting stuff ready before we leave. I'm ready, so I'm playing with Celine. Good girl. I guess they get along since Fee's kind of cat-like herself. Oh, there's arrow powder. Oh, is this for me? Thanks, I'll definitely use this. She's a cutie. I want to pet her too. If we miss the train because of this. Let's make our way to the station once we're all ready. What would we do if we missed the train? I assume we'd get on the next available one. Either that or... Is there an airship port nearby? And is there an airship port near Legram? Alright, let's see. Elisa's nearby. Elliot's nearby. Toa's over at Stunion. What's Machias and Crow over at the engineer building for? Because everyone's already maxed out on that, on their slots. Maybe they're getting new quartz, I don't know. Or maybe Crow's just slacking and Machias is just trying to guide him in the right direction, the upstart student that he is.
So, we'll be visiting Jirai this month. All I can think about is Corellia Fortress, though. That's where the railway guns are, after all.
Yeah, I can't begin to imagine what's waiting for us there.
Might as well leave the worrying for when we actually get there. Let's make sure we're ready.
Will do. I was about to say I'm stuck. Yo, I hear you're heading to Legram today. Yes, we are. I gotta admit that I'm kind of worried about all of you after last month's terrorist attack.
They don't even care about Legram. It'll be fine. Don't sweat it.
Hold on a sec. Nobody mentioned you'd be bringing a kid along with you. She's like Teasel's age, too. Oh, Adios, please keep these kids safe. Didn't expect he'd get all emotional out of nowhere like that. I mean, if he's a dad, then emotional just comes with the territory, I guess.
I saw Celine again this morning, so I gave her some milk. She even let me pet her after that. I think she's starting to enjoy all the attention.
Kitty likes scritches. Alright. Hello. Alright, Elliot, what are you doing? It seems like such an obvious choice now, but I never expected they'd send us to Corellia Fortress. It looks like Instructor Nightheart is coming along too. I'm kind of worried now. Oh, why's that? Well, actually, never mind. It's not really a big deal or anything. Elliot, man, I thought we were past the secrets. And nothing new. Alright, let's go see what these guys are doing over here. Hey, Crow. So, this will be Crow's first field study with Class 7, huh? That's actually kind of funny. How so? I told you that we were part of the Arcus trials last year, didn't I? A lot of stuff we did back then actually served as a model for Class 7, so we had our own field studies of sorts. Instructor Sarah was always putting us through one hellish situation or another. But that's how we all got to know each other, too.
Wow!
That explains things. That makes you for our predecessors in a way. Well, it's more than just a coincidence that they put this guy into your class. Be sure to make yourself useful, you hear?
For our sakes, at least. We'd hate to see you make a fool of yourself and ruin our sterling reputation.
Yeah, I got it. All this pressure you're putting on me is gonna give me wrinkles or something. Well, at least you don't have to worry about gray hairs. We'd better work every bit as hard as he does. We should start making our way to the station, Crow. Otherwise we'll miss the train. No need to rush. The station's not going anywhere. The station isn't, but our train most certainly is. Good point, well made.
Crow's representing us, too, so I hope he actually tries. Oh well, not much too we can...
What? Not much too we can do?
Huh. Not much we can do from here, but give him our support.
It's really something to see Crow joining you guys on your field studies. Here's hoping he can use his age and experience to help you out. Can't customize anything? Nope. I'm short. Oh, how much, ooh. Yeah, that's gonna turn a pretty mirror. Cha-ching. Modify. Let's see, quartz. EP, Crescent Mirror, Saintly Forest, Analyze. Just in case. Since this was so, kind of needed, let's make 2 of them. Cross Crusade. It's going to take up all my space. Like, I don't really have a need for it now, but I don't want to get rid of it all. Let's see. Let's grab 2 evades, another Ricuria, another Holy Breath, and a couple more attack 2s. Maybe a La Forte, or 2. Another Aethelus, or 2. And one more defense 2 can hurt. Not like I'm exactly saving anything. Let's see. Student Union. Oh yeah, because she's about to head over to Crossbell, isn't she? Because the trade conference is coming soon.
You're all headed out on another field study today, right? Well, you're not the only ones due for a little travel. In 3 days, I'll be at the trade conference in Crossbell. Is that soon? It's that soon? That's kind of intimidating.
Good luck out there. We'll all be rooting for you.
Right back at you. I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to help us out as part of the staff. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to give it my all.
Man. It's a good thing the trade conference went as well as it did. Otherwise, Arabonia will have blood to pay. Alright, one more thing. One more thing.
I'm awfully glad that it was all a misunderstanding in the end. However, your habit of instantly pointing a finger at the lower class students when something unusual happens concerns me. Emperor Drykel's rules explicitly state that, while divided by class, all students at Thors are to be equally respected. It would hardly be becoming of a vice principal to forget such an important tenet of this academy now, would it?
Please, forgive my crass attitude. I will be certain to reflect deeply upon my behavior and work to amend it. He's scared stiff.
There's something I never expected to see.
What did he do? Oh, I can't ask the receptionist. Is that what she would be called? She would be a receptionist, right? I assume so. Alright, well, I guess that's everything. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's how many students are going to the other place. Dry. Alright. Just the station. Guess we should board. What kind? Alright, so starting here. I should probably leave them some of this stuff. They have that stuff, so they should be fine. kind of courts do they have access to while not in my party? Like, I know, like, it doesn't matter, that the game doesn't treat it like anything, but, like, realistically, what are they working with whenever I take everything? Alright. Yep. We need to change trains at Bereahar to get to Legram, right? Suppose it'd be better for us to take the Croatian main line than the transcontinental line then. Right, after reaching Bereahar, we'll need to transfer to a local line, the Ebel branch line. There's only one train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 a.m. right now. We should arrive in Bereahar somewhere around 10:30 and reach Legram by noon. We've got work waiting for us the first day too, so the earlier we can reach Legram the better. Agreed. There's always a chance our class problem child will make another scene.
Oh, you guys are here earlier than I expected.
You all ready to leave too? Nah, we've still got another 20 minutes or so until the next train to Bereahar comes in.
You're all going to Jirai, says, right? I've never been, but it sounds kind of fun.
It's apparently quite a trip to get there, though.
It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lemer province to get there.
Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this. But worry not, the hours will just fly by as I teach you how to be cool and popular as I am.
Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll just take a nap instead.
Nap or books?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. We'll see you in 2 days then. See you guys at Corellia Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip.
See you later, Elliot. Later, Machias. And Crow, at least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries. If you hear about it, it means I wasn't on top of my game. One of these days, Reen, you'll thirst for my life of adventure. Right. Alright, good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days.
Okie dokie.
Why do I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? You took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days.
We still have a short while longer before our train arrives. We ought to purchase our tickets now while we're waiting. Good morning, everyone. Group A is headed to Legram, correct? Yes, that's right. We'd like to purchase tickets to Legram via Bereahar. Coming right up. Do you want them right away? Okay, so that's 6 passengers bound for Legram via Bereahar. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment.
Oh, you're all heading out? What?
Hmm? Lechter?
Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lechter?
That is a good question. Oh god, Trista's in danger.
You miss me already?
Sure did. I'm gonna be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow.
Oh wait. I forgot. I forgot he's going to Crossbell. So he's probably here to pick up Toa if...
Might never have
And
a
that's
chance to
it.
see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello.
Shh, whatever. You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramps would die that easily.
Wow.
Well, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know.
Who's he?
Captain Lechter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division.
We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord. He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out.
So he's the Iron Blood they call Scarecrow.
I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone
What
who
the-
specializes
Kitty!
in espionage.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though.
Okay.
We'll try our best to be a welcoming class.
I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel.
I mean, if we're one to talk comparatively, yes.
What kind of little angel would casually whip out something like Eric Getlem in public?
Eric Getlem. Alright. I couldn't remember how to pronounce it, so I've been just calling it Lammy.
Do you have any idea how much overtime we put in just covering up for you?
Huh? You do?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall. Now arriving on platform 2.
Wait, I thought we were going to Brayhard.
We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
If you'll excuse us, Captain.
Yeah, I thought we were going to... Well, it could always pass... What direction is Brayhard?
I'm afraid we need to catch this train.
Oh, sure thing. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, and by the way, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as secretary rather than captain in public. After all, I am a second secretary for the Imperial government.
I see.
Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary.
Laura has no problem with that.
You better bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell.
All the Missy plushes you could want. We will drown you in Missy plushes here in Crossbell. I mean, what else is there to do in Crossbell? Or what else is there to get? Like, there's food, sure, but would you really call that a souvenir? And even then, it's kind of gross. Alright, so where'd the cat go? I saw that cat. You can't fool me, game. I know your tricks. At least some of them. Inconspicuous. Okay, what trouble are you getting into?
They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I'd heard. Hope she gets the chance to soak in the good times at school like I did.
Well, well. For 2 Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going.
Hey, Sarah.
Uh-oh. Looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit.
Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on,
Wait,
cough it up.
what?
They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us. I'll bet we could offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat. Aw.
Not interested.
Strictly business, huh?
Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over.
This is the list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present.
Oh, okay. And, well, I guess it's not really our concern right now. And she is a bracer, former or otherwise.
We've made progress in identifying their top figures, too.
I see. I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along.
This is surprisingly, like, normal coming from Lechter.
I'm listening.
Their primary target is Crossbell City.
Yep.
But there's a chance that something else will be going down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words.
Wow, that was surprisingly easy information to get out of Lechter. Considering the pain in the ass he was. Holy hell. Or been, rather. Because I doubt we've seen the last of Mr. Arundel. Not by a long shot. He's harder to kill than a cockroach. Man, they talk about the Chancellor being hard to kill. Man, I just think Lechter. I wouldn't even say that, like, as in, like, he's been, like, put in this situation just as much of a pain in the ass he is.
Wow, it's like a sea of green out there. Hey, Eustace, why is the wheat all green?
Wheat, barley, and rye are all cultivated in the Kreutzen province. Each is grown in its season, which means that what you're seeing right now is the fall wheat crops.
Oh, look, there's a weird scarecrow. Huh, look at its head. It looks all messy like Lechter's.
Well, as long as she's enjoying herself.
At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age.
It's still hard to believe she's only 13. It's a year younger than my brother.
It really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? I suppose this is a good time as any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. Legram is a small town in the southeast of the Empire, situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, Viscount... Is it Viscount or Viscount? One sec. My father, Viscount Arcade, governs the town, which itself is part of the Kreutzen province.
That sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the province Eustace's father oversees? Well, technically, yes. But Legram is known for being a particularly self-reliant region. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of his liege lord.
I suppose I cannot deny it. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. But I can't help but feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned.
It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, I seem to have touched on a sensitive issue there.
No, there's nothing for you to apologize for.
Exchanges like these are the daily bread of the nobility. It's true that the four great houses do have immense power, but it's still up to the individual feudal lords to govern their respective regions. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutes. Which makes the whole situation even more complicated.
It is quite convoluted, although the imperial government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system.
That's one of the major points of dispute between the two factions. Incidentally, my father's stance on the matter is, hell will freeze over before I consent to it.
I do understand the reformist point of view, but each region of the empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all of those under a single system seems a little insensitive.
The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds.
Well, it's certainly not an issue with a nice clear-cut solution. This is boring. Don't you have any more cool stories about Legram?
I suppose a couple of students batting around ideas about taxation isn't going to really solve anything. But I guess to me, one of the things Legram is most famous for is the Arcade School.
Oh, isn't that the thing Laura's dad teaches?
That's the one. The Arcade School of Swordsmanship is a style passed down by the ancient knights of Erebonia. It's one of the two most famous martial styles in the Empire, the other one being the Vander School. I've heard there's a training hall where students of the Arcade School come from all over the Empire to train.
Indeed there is. Several students of the school are studying in Legram at the moment. The rest are scattered throughout the Empire.
And Laura's father instructs them all?
He does. Viscount Arcade is not only the Lord of Legram, he's also the current head of the Arcade School. Oh, Doesn't that mean doesn't he have some super cool title like the Radiant Blade Master or something? He sounds crazy strong. This may sound unseemly coming from his daughter, but his strength is quite frankly inhuman. I would easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire.
He sounds like an incredible guy. I've heard plenty of rumors about his strength myself. From what I understand, he acts as a combat instructor for his nation's armies. For this nation's armies, both provincial and imperial. Though as a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time away from his territory.
That is unfortunately the case. We may be visiting my home, but there's no guarantee my father will even be there.
I see.
That's a shame. I'd really like to meet him. Oh yes, when we reach the Legram, I'd like to ask a favor of you all.
A favor?
I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the Arcade School students. The group has practitioners of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, court fencing, and spearmanship alike. And I have no doubt each would be of interest to students of martial arts.
Perhaps so. The chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them though? Both Reen and Eustace at least would use swords.
Certainly, the Arcade School teaches more than just swordplay. While some use two-handed spears like myself,
Two-handed swords, sorry.
Others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. You think? Hey, what about me? What about me? Lammy's really strong too.
True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved.
I concur. Watching Eric Getlum wouldn't afford the students any chance to learn new techniques of their own. Boo! You meanies! No fair leaving me out.
Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get the chance before our field study is over.
Of course. I look forward to it if we do.
1 sec. Alright, next up.
Lavender. Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be.
What's wrong, Emma? Are you getting motion sickness or something?
No, I'm fine. I was just wondering if we might be able to see Lohengrin Castle while we're in Legram.
Oh, the castle that came up Instructor Thomas's lesson the other day.
Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. It's surrounded by mist more often than not, but the imagery has its own appeal as well.
Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, it does. I was just thinking, it would be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in class on our field study, don't you think?
Yeah, that would be. We still have some time before we reach Bereahard. But we'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. Would have liked to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyway. And it hardly seems appropriate to return home now, after I chose not to during the summer. That is a good point. Something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month, they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard of any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all.
Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while. After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month?
Neither faction is concerned enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Everyone laughs a lot. The issue of regional cultural heritage is quite a profound one. So profound it has to have its own tax implications. Well, the desire to preserve the region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old animist traditions in Legram, I hear a lot of those are still around.
Indeed, no doubt you will see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lance Maiden remain as well.
Sounds like Legram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess in spirit. I think that's a fact many Erebonians are starting to forget. If you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yeah, I feel the same. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study.
Aha! Look at all those trains going past the window. This is so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun.
Really now? I'm kind of surprised. I assume being in the intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time.
Well, I usually just ride on Lammy when I'm out on a mission. And the super fast train Claire and the others in the RMP use don't have any windows. And Gramps' special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax.
Huh, interesting. It's not often that you get to ride a regular train like this then, is it? But if you get too excited here, you're not gonna have much excitement left for when we reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got me up this morning. Or you got up this morning.
But I was so excited I could barely sleep. I'll be fine. I've still got plenty of energy. Huh? What was I saying?
See? Told you. We'll be at Berea Heart soon, so try and get some sleep on the next train, okay?
Okay.
At times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old. She's dozing. Best get her while before she falls completely asleep. Oh shit, I didn't save. Uh-oh.
Come on, draw a card. I'm going first. Take this.
Bolt. Bolt. Mirror.
Who is that for?
Mirror.
Who is that for?
And 30.
I wanted to win.
Sorry, Milliam. Alright, let's play against Laura.
Then let us begin our duel.
So where do we get the mat?
Please draw a card. The first move is yours.
Alright,
Mirror.
mirror, mirror on the wall. Playing that. Bolt.
Well played.
Mirror.
I didn't expect that. Divine Bolt.
4.
Divine Bolt. We're evenly matched. Let's reach.
Uh-oh.
Then I'll make the first move. An excellent.
Wait, I could have played mirror. What? I could have played mirror and swapped our cards. I could have won that.
Please go easy on me.
Ooh, not a single bolt card. This is not good for me. Oh god, all my cards are super
Allow me
low.
to play first, then.
Man, this sucks.
Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
I'm gonna restore my card.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
And I'll restore it again.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
And now I'm gonna panic. Oh goody. I've definitively lost this.
We have the same score. Let's draw again. We have the same score. Let's draw
A
again.
mirror.
Allow me to play first, then.
5. Man, I can't. I lost.
It looks as though I win this time.
Man. That game was rigged. Look at Milliam. I feel kind of bad for her.
If we have to.
Oh, come on, Eustace. Okay.
Draw a card. Go ahead then.
It's better than it has been. Playing a 4. I'll just mirror us.
You impertinent little. Take this.
And restore.
Take this.
Fine. Bolt.
Now you've done it.
Mirror.
You impertinent little. Take this.
Let's see. Oh, tie it.
Take this.
Fine.
We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Come on.
I'll be going first. How about this?
And how about this? Damn.
Victory was assured from the start.
Alright. One more person to play against, and it's Gaius.
Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
Go ahead and draw.
Oh, okay.
I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt.
And I'll restore.
I'll use a bolt.
And I'll restore that. Let's see, a 9.
Well done.
Let's see. Let's mirror.
Huh. Well played.
And bolt.
Well done.
Let's see.
I lost. I had a lot of fun.
You didn't have any... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I feel a little better now. He's almost Link level 4. That's good. Alright, so we've pretty much played with everyone. Oh, God. Starting early in the morning is probably not my best strategy, but I do what I do. Do what I have to. And that was not a good time. She was sleeping, but her eyes were open. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Breahard. Our next stop is Breahard, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Finally. We have to change trains here, right? That's right. A train bound for Legram should be arriving in about 10 minutes. We'll need to hurry if we want to board it in time. Too bad. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping for the chance to poke around Breahard. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Breahard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around, should the opportunity arise. You did graciously open your home to us in Nord, after all. How very thoughtful of you, Eustace. Can we make it in time? Is Cat still out there? Nope, Cat got down. Why is the cat following us now of all times? Alright. Hello, Barrier Hard. We have to hurry. Alright, Class 7. No time for standing around chatting. We have to hurry. Are we getting on that train? And where's the cat? There she is. Kitty, you're not supposed to be on board. Alright, so now we're heading to Legram. It's a good thing we timed that really well. The Alberea Dukedom. 11:30. We're tired. Milliam's fast asleep. Wow, this forest is really dense.
It's almost like a scene from a picture book, as though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. It might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in Legram, but because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believed her changeling switched at birth by the fairies.
Really? Fascinating. This really is a bit less rosy. The family line of Count Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. A changeling, huh? Oh.
Look at that fog.
It came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is known for its fog, among other things.
This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though.
In that case, bring on the fog.
No, Lammy, you can't smash that.
Oh god, what if she summoned Lammy in her sleep? The foggy nation of Legram. So do you have serial killer problems here? They have monitors, but not really TV. Oh, there's the energy.
Wow!
Welcome to Legram. Surprised we weren't commenting on like how long the pass that was taking. It's stunning. This is the first time I visited Legram, but it's every bit as beautiful as I'd been led to believe.
So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror.
Fog or no, it's breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, my lady. What? How long have you been there? Interesting. I couldn't sense him coming at all.
I have returned, Klaus. I see your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from the home.
On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to an old man like me.
Surely you jest. Can I assume that father not coming to meet us, meaning he's not currently away from Legram?
I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return.
I did expect this might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you. Everyone, this is Klaus, the Artsade family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Artsade School of Swordsmanship.
Oh, he must be pretty good then. The acting master?
Huh, sounds like one amazing old guy.
Huh. Butler Klaus. He just said he was a steward. Whatever. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. We're going to a mansion! Still, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era.
You can really see the influence of animism in the region too. Just look at the stone monument. I believe that was built long before the Artsade family was entrusted with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least.
It has a rather strange shape too.
Oh, what's that?
It appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden.
That's right. The center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are two of the Eisenritter. I believe these were made over 200 years ago as well.
Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount.
Huh, so that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You'll need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. Lady Laura?
Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in Legram. The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning.
I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm glad to see you all well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the academy. I'll be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear all about the life at the academy. Bleh, how life at the academy's been treating you. She seems to be quite popular around here.
Yeah, it does. It looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people of Legram. Oh, what's wrong, Eustace? Hi, you again. Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Kitty? Huh? Ah, well, guess I'll look over their tasks one more time just to make sure.